That song came about because we were supposed to have a show in Chicago. Okay. We were supposed to have a show in Chicago, and I remember we were supposed to do something, and it wasn't. I'm trying to think, man. It wasn't for that much money, and I was just feeling like I remember telling my boys, Bootleg and Eric and my manager and them, I'm like, man, this shit ain't enough money. I'm like, I ain't going to Chicago. I'm like, man, if I go to Chicago, I'm like, if I go down there to that city and all that gang banging and shit, I'm at least get paid. I'm at least get paid big if I'm going to that motherfucker. So I didn't go to that show. I'm telling them niggas, man, y'all niggas chill out, don't even go to the show. Anyway, my niggas, they go down there, they do the show. Okay. So I guess the cats that brung them to do the show, I guess after the show or whatever, first of all, my boy them, they got Dallas Cowboy gear on. They blew they Dallas Cowboy from the head to the toe. And when they doing the show, yeah, so when they doing the show, they said, when my boy them doing the show, they said out in the crowd, they like everybody in the crowd got on red. They like everybody got on red. So I guess it's kind of a setup because I guess the cats that brung them there or whatever supposed to have on red. Well, anyway, everything was cool and good. Afterwards, it's time to party. So my boy them say, man, take us to the liquor store. So they ride to the liquor store. My boy them say they noticed. My boy them say they noticed they passed like 2 or 3 liquor stores. So my manager he like, damn, I wonder why they passing them liquor stores. So I'm damn, something wrong with those. But anyway, they pull up to the they go to a liquor store and shit. And when they get to the liquor store, they go up in the store, and then they say it's a small store. They say next thing you know, they say they get up in the store. Next thing you know, they say it's like 5 motherfuckers with red on. They say next thing you know, it's like 10 motherfuckers in the store with red on. Next thing you know, it's motherfuckers. Next thing you know, it's 50 motherfuckers in the store with red on. You can't even move. So so my boy them like motherfucker. One of the motherfuckers like, man, what's up, y'all? Dating family, ain't y'all? And my boy Bootleg say, yeah, we dating family. What's up with you? He like, man, he say, one of the dudes say, man, damn, man, I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Man, y'all music harder than the motherfucker, man. Y'all raw than the motherfucker. But man, why y'all had to make that song? I'm a gangster. You hear me?
That was an anthem.
They like it was an anthem for, but it was an anthem out there. It was an anthem for the gangster disciples riding around smoking motherfuckers and everything. Like you know what I'm saying? They tripping, so they take it personal because it's an anthem in Chicago. That's one of Chicago was one of our major. That was Dayton Family Child. That was one of our major motherfuckers.
Right, I'm about to say I can vouch for that, man. That was an anthem. If you was on folks, man, you know what I'm saying? Like that was the shit.
All day.
That was the song.
Yeah,
man.
So anyway, make a long story short, man, they said something about they told my man them, they say, man, look, man, y'all want to make it up out of here, man. There's some paddy wagon outside or something, boom, boom. And then the Arabs dude, they know each other because my man, like, man, my boy Boot say, my man, like, man, don't y'all tear my store up. And he say the cats like, oh, Ren, we ain't going to tear your store up. So they know his name and everything. But anyway, you know, my niggas had to go outside and make it to the car. And and niggas to the left and the right, when they get outside, you know, niggas, they get outside, they got to fight. So they get outside, niggas get to fighting and shit, man, you know, bam. My manager, and one nigga one of our partners that was with him, he just recovering. He had just got shot in Flint about 4 months ago. He had just got shot 9 times. He only had one lung. You know what I'm saying? He just recovering. He had just got shot 9 times in Flint. So, bam, by the grace of God, you know what I'm saying? He get away. He get in the elections. They get away. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Ghetto E and Bootleg, they was just left back fighting. So they didn't know. Like I say, they didn't know if my manager them didn't know if Bootleg them was dead or what. They didn't know what the hell. You know, he went to the hotel. He didn't know what the fuck was happening. So later on, about an hour or something, bam, my nigga Bootleg called my manager and tell him, bam, some females ended up coming or something. Y'all dating family or some shit. and my niggas got in the car. They took them to the room, and nigga got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, 70 niggas, shit, they lucky, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm always at the shows. I happen not to be there. I might have been that nigga that got killed or something, you know?
Exactly.
So that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. I might have been the nigga that got.